Welcome everyone to my top 10 favorite Zelda characters. The entire Zelda franchise is amazing, and it's my favorite video game series. Clearly stated by my username. Anyways, I'm not including Link or Zelda in this because I want it to be different. Link and Zelda are no-brainers on the list, but I love thinking about what characters that I put on, not just simple princesses or simple heroes. They're just a little bit too easy. Anyways, number 10 is Burn. Okay, I know what you're all thinking. Why the heck is a DS Zelda character in here? Just hear me out. Spirit Tracks, to me, was a really good game. It has really challenging puzzles and gives you a chance to really get into the storyline. Burn gives you a good sense of that. You get a good look into his inner reasons for his evil intentions, and you feel sorry for him. When he, spoilers, joins you, when he, spoilers, sacrifices himself for you, and when he, spoilers, when his spirit was kept, Burn really just gives you a good feel for this. And he's a character that I love. Number 9, Elia. Yes, her. I don't have many reasons, just, moving on. Alright, number 8. Number 8 is Garen. My heart was filled with rainbows when I chose him. Unlike most people, I think Garen was a really cool character, and not just for the disappearing into diamonds, because if you don't know it by now, I'm not a girly girl. I'm a hardcore gamer. Garen kind of shows that he's a varied personality, and not what you'd expect him to be. He's a really diverse character, and I like that. Number 7 is Fi. Fi is, different. Fi isn't really as annoying as Navi, but not so hot-tempered like Midna. Fi, though she was emotionless, was a really good example of a partner. She was a really classy character who was as helpful as anything. Number 6. Number 6 isn't really who you'd expect. Groose. Groose, though he was selfish towards Link, had a nice side that really cared for Zelda, and by the end of the game, he starts to become really modest. Groose is a character who changes and gives you a good look into how jerks can become, halfway allies. Yes, Groose, we hope that The Legend of Groose becomes a real reality. Impa. Impa is more commonly known from Ocarina of Time, but I'm talking about both Impas from Skyward Sword and Ocarina of Time. Both showed courage that only one other character has. That character that I'm not going to name right now. Impa brings a whole new level to her personality in the manga, too. It's really great to have a guardian like that throughout all the ages, wouldn't you think? Alright, these are getting tougher, but this next character is really close to my heart. Sheik. Now before you guys all, Sheik is Zelda and all that other stuff, listen to me. Sheik appeared in one game. Zelda, in exception of Phantom Hourglass and Link's Awakening, was in all of them. Sheik is a really good character. Sheik, hats off to you for hiding for 7 long years. I can only go so long. Here we are, top 3. Well, these were a little tough considering no Link or Zelda. No, I'm just kidding, it's pretty easy. These are cool characters. Number 3. Number 3 is Shadow Link. Not from the games, no. This one comes from the manga book series. I mean, yeah, he started as villainous as any bad guy, but after a brief meeting with Zelda, it showed that he wasn't evil, just a different version of Link, wrapped and intertwined to the darkness. After Shadow Link sees the error of his ways, he disguises as Vio, or Purple Link, to help the other 3. Shadow, in the end, makes the ultimate sacrifice by destroying the Dark Mirror, and disappears back into Link's shadow. That's a great awakening. He's a good character. I love that. He's just amazing. And hot, too. No offense, Trav. Alright. And here we are. On to number 2. Number 2 is Milan. Again, from the manga series. Milan, she really works hard on a ranch, and then is tied up by Ingo, who's possessed. And before you know it, it gets rougher and rougher for her. She's a real example of a country girl with a gentle side. She sits and dreams for her prince. Doesn't every girl? But she doesn't sit around when Link saves her. No. She whacks a Gerudo over the head with a pitchfork. Don't mess with her, boys. She wants her prince. Well, here we go. We've been on trains, on farms, and even on clouds. And some didn't make it on this list. Here are my honorable mentions. The Skull Kid, Colin, the Heavy Mask Salesman, Andrew and Kafai, Midna, and Saria. Here we go. Number 1. Number 1 is Link's grandma. Link's grandma holds a special place in my heart, much like my own grandma does. She cares for you, or Link, and hates to see you drawn into conflict. She's a great person, and when you come back, your heart breaks to see her sitting in that chair, all alone and sad. When you give her a fairy, she gives you the best soup in existence. I really think Link's grandma deserves to be number 1 spot on my top 10 Zelda characters. Alright, there we go. That was my first top 10. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'd like to give a special thanks to my best friend ever, Travis. Without him, I would have never had the guts to do a top 10. It was just amazingly tough, and he helped me push through it. So I would really like to thank him. And I'd also like to thank Kashiyasha cosplayer. Made this awesome little picture for me, and it's my inspiration for all the Full Metal Alchemist videos I'm going to do. I hope you guys like it. Thanks, and bye-bye.